So I'm headed back down the hill to the truck, you guys. I'm basically west of Silo Canyon at about 7,500, 8,000 feet, something like that now. Yesterday we were a lot higher. Nick and I were at the top of this mountain here, and really good cell phone service. And we found out we have good cell phone service down here too in certain spots. So we found a tripod. Bria found a tripod for camera equipment. They're hiding in the trees on me. I heard them a long time ago. I was playing along. Was you going to try and scare me?
Yeah.
Come on, get out of that. That's a good find, Bria. Who knows if he was carrying camera equipment or not. Pebbles, come. Come. Nick's in there, huh? Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, you think it'd have been faster to cut through the trees, but I don't think so.
It seems like there's a lot of good paths in there. I think we need to start from the top and go down. It's really not as bad as when I started getting down there. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I know, it smooths out fast.
Yeah, and
That's why I
it's not
think
as intimidating as it looks.
That's why I think he's down in those trees. I really do. I do believe that he probably used this trail right here, up from the stream.
Yeah.
And I don't know where the last footprints were that the tracker from Elko County trailed him to. But if that's in this ballpark anywhere, I think we're in the right place.
Feels like it.
But the phone service stuff that we've been checking, or going to all these places up in this valley and checking, this is the place that matches. This is the place. Especially if his last known tracks from the trackers that were from Elko County during the original search,
Yeah.
if they tracked him anywhere into this valley, this is the area. And I'm pretty sure they did. If I had a garment, we could get right on that last spot where they checked, but I don't have a garment to get GPS positioning, and you're not getting it off your phone in here, only in certain places. So the scaring is on the table, huh? I'm allowed to scare? Boy, he slept like a rock this morning, huh?
I'm so tired and hungry now. Right now he can't think straight.
Really?
Like, oh, okay, we gotta go home now, or not home.
Back to the camp.
Yeah, he's so hungry.
I'm actually not doing too bad today, but I had cramps last night. I really did. It hurt.
That takes the trouble out of it.
I think so.
Well, climbing to that top, to the top of that.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, we went,
that's so
well, I don't know if you guys can see it through the tops of the trees, but we were up there yesterday. Bria stopped when we were about 1,000 feet from the top, because it was, I mean, it was, I know,
I couldn't breathe.
I was okay yesterday.
Burn in my legs. Oh my God.
Pack it in, pack it out. So Chris from Mob Crew said he would get a hold of Amy and ask her about the camera equipment.
Okay.
I have the feeling that more than likely, it seems to me that I read he had camera equipment in his truck.
It just seems like carrying it. Well, you fold it up though.
Yeah, it's easy to carry.
You
That thing's
carry
so
it easy to
lightweight.
carry.
And the camera will carry right on it. It could have been just his phone, taking, pictures with his phone on using that.
Wow, what if it was his?
And you notice when we were set up there, it looked right down into Cottonwood Canyon or Silo Canyon, whichever one you want to call it.
Well, I nailed pictures of it because it's quite a sight.
Yeah. Indian paintbrush. A lot of the flowers are in bloom, and the rose hips next to this creek, they're all starting to come in. Thorns everywhere though to pick them. They're a high source of vitamin C. They are good for you. Rose hips. And you guys, there's springs all the way up this canyon on this trail. I'll show you. There's plenty of water up this canyon. This is one of the reasons I think this is it. And I'm willing to bet one of the original search areas. But down in there's a creek flowing. Right down in the bottom of that. And when we get down lower, I'll show you. I'm going to look in here really quick. Hold on. This goes right back to the trail. I know it does. I'm down here. I just wanted to check that hollow out. And you guys, after 20 miles, 18 to 20 miles of hiking, and they said he was going straight over mountains and stuff. I don't believe he tackled that right before dark. I just don't think so. I've weighed this. I've gone way up high. I've looked at it. I've seen what the cell phone service does up there. You can call anyone you want up there. And when you're down here, it's spotty. Sometimes you'll get a call, it'll blink, go off. You'll go to call, blink, it'll go off. So I could see him shutting off his phone in this area to save battery to try again in the morning from a better spot. Wholeheartedly could see that happening here. I know, I just came down that.
Is that where you originally went?
Yeah, I came down that. There's a cistern for water. It's flowing, guaranteed. There's springs all in this area, you guys. Here, that spring's down in one right now. Here's the rose hips just starting, see? They probably froze on. That's why they look like this. Probably started and then froze. Definitely got some thorns. There's some.
Waterfall down here.
Yep, I can hear it. Oh, Pebbles is down there drinking. Come on, girl. Come on. She's right there drinking. I can see her. Come on, let's go. Pebbies, come. Come on, let's go. Oh, just so you guys see what she was doing, look. Exactly exactly what anyone would be doing up here. See how fresh the water comes out that pipe right there from that cistern up there. And there's another spring up here. See where it flows down? There's a tick getting off of me there. Tick just landed on me from in there. I just swift him off. Yellow one.
A tick?
Yeah, it was yellow colored though. But see, there's another spring across over there. And they all flow together, then turn down the hill. And there's another one up higher too. There's water all in these canyons. This has to be where he was at, Bria. And I think the original search team probably just missed him. That's easy to do. Some more rose hips. All right, dogs, let's go back down the hill. Let's go eat. Oh. See how nasty and snarled it is in here, you guys? Like I said, you could really walk right by things and miss them, literally. Come on. Literally. That's a lot of the reasons I go bare like this. A tick lands on me, I can feel him. Most of the time. Chris had one when he left. I was kind of self-doubting it. Then Bria's had two, where she's pulled them out of her hair. She says she can feel them as soon as they go. And what they do is they hang out near the water sources on branches like this. And when the horses, cows, elk, deer, whatever goes by, then they drop on them. You ready? It's only about a quarter mile left down to the truck, I think. Maybe a half mile at the most. Guys, I was going to drive the truck up this, but there's a certain spot where if I don't make it, there's going to be a problem because of this wash down here where the creek runs. You can hear it. And if I don't make it, I don't want to have to fight backing down a hill with a wash like that. You coming? Okay, I'm going down. Come on, Pep. Good girl. She's been a really good dog on this trip. Sven runs everywhere. Pebbles pretty much stays right on my heel. She's a good dog. Phyllis wanted Harper to stay home. And you guys, Harper, August she'll be 11. And that's old for a bulldog. And she's, last time we went in the truck, I guess time before last, not the last time, she had trouble getting in that truck at the end of the day. And the look she gave me, I just figured on the hard hiking trips, she's gonna stay at home while we're doing these hills like this. But on the days where we're like in the flat and the trees in here, I'll take her on those days because she's not having to hump so hard on these hills. Look at Sven, he's one happy dog. He's running forever. See the wind up here? I'm in a spot where I'm kind of hunkered though. You okay? If you switch back going down, it's not so hard on your lower ankles. This is what I mean about switchbacking, going down steep stuff. It takes a lot of the pain out of the front lower part of your ankles and your upper shins from I'm going downhill. I do this quite a bit, going down, especially steeper stuff than this. But even on this is much easier. Doing small S's or Z's all the way down. Pebbles is just gonna strut. Come on. This is the spot that was in question of whether I'd make it up there and see this guy's water line. If I start sliding, I don't want to take the chance of hurting these guys' water source. And trust me, they'd be pissed. Especially if I didn't fix it, and I have no way to fix it. So I think the best thing to do is not take my truck up this because of this water line, and it's full of water. It's got water flowing in it, so I'll move it off the trail a little bit just in case somebody else comes up to make sure they don't hit it. If they slide, oh, that's it. No more give, so. But this was the area, sketchy area for me. You all right? If I don't make it through here, it's down into there, and that ain't gonna be any fun. And it's quite soft, see? So I think I could make it, but I think we're better off using a four-wheeler and taking people to the top and then have them search going straight down the hill, keeping the same bearing. And then if they find nothing, we come back to the top, line it up again a little bit further to the north. So we're only about 10-foot intervals from each other, or maybe even less. And really look through those trees good. Grid search it, and if we only got 3 to do so, then we're going to be here a while, but that's exactly what we're going to do. And if that camera equipment ends up where it could be Aiden's, we're definitely going to search a mile square area in that area. This was another thing. This is blocking the trail, but I could have just got out my chainsaw and turned it into tonight's firewood. There is no shortage of dry firewood in this area, you guys. It's everywhere. It was cold last night, but we had a big rip-roaring fire, and I slept right next to it. I was cold, it hurt. I didn't sleep very well. And even with the big fire, I was cold, so must be getting old. See what I mean by all the dead firewood everywhere, and that pine burns hot. There's the truck. Look at all this firewood. It's everywhere in this canyon, just everywhere. More firewood. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you for watching.